So somehow the cold start, run, choke sheared off on my Echo weed eater, my GT-2000 Echo weed eater, a weed whacker, whatever you want to call it. So this choke, I don't know, the other day it would be here, like doing this bit, and the end of it is right there, and now it's gone. So I try for the last few times using needle nose pliers to get in here and really to turn it back and forth, and that's not a long-term solution. So then what I end up doing is, I guess in a pinch, this is not ideal, but I guess in a pinch what you could do is what I end up doing at least once before I got my new part is taking the air taking the air filter, taking this off, at least for now. Take the wind off. That's not good. Anyway, yeah, taking the cover off, the air filter off, and what you want to do is move this black piece in. Try starting it, and then once you got it started once, it will die. That's cold start, and then put it back in. Now you're at run. Put this bad boy back together, and you're in business, at least for now. Ideally, you have that little knob, so you know where to go from cold start and run for your choke. Well, so that's that. Then I ordered a part. So I went online and researched it with Echo and researched my model, the GT-2000 here, and it sent me to another website for their supplier, which is fine. I mean, not all manufacturers have their own parts to replace and fix their stuff. I mean, they'd probably rather you just buy a new one, right? But and I looking at the diagrams of the inner workings and all this stuff, trying to figure out, like, why can't I just buy that little lever? Well, come to find out, you can't just buy the lever because it's an internal piece. You have to buy this part here, and then slap that bad boy on with the air filter, and then you have your case, and then you're back in business. So that's what we're going to repair today. I'm going to show you the first part of fixing, or to a last minute to start it, to get it running so you can use it before you get the new part. So here's the new part here, just out of the package. I just got this today. I ran out to my garage to film this for you all so you can all be a part of it. So I guess this is the part number. You see this on here. Got it? Yep. So I mean, I think this was for this inner cover for the air filter that goes right on the other side of the carb. It was very similar to other ones, so it could be the same for very other ones to the model. So this all Paul needed, just this little lever. You can see that moves this inner piece, which is the piece that we moved by hand just a minute ago, right? So the whole thing, it comes with these bolts, which there's already bolts in it. So I guess now I have another set for the Echo in case I lose these, if I'm replacing it again, or the carb. Anyway, I have it again. So let's get out our tools to take this bad boy off. My experience, you want to not mess with the position of the carburetor too much, because you have those inner they're not washers, that fabric stuff to seal it. You don't want to mess those up, so I'm trying to hold the inner air filter, the one we're going to replace, as tight as possible to the carb so it won't move as I'm taking off these bolts, because these bolts go through the carb to hold it to the main body of the weed eater. So there's one. Keep in mind that this silver part in the middle that helps for the wing nut, for the outer piece of the air filter, that this dome piece wants to be facing out. So if you drop it, you know how it faces afterwards, to not put it on backwards the first time. Screw these out. All right, so there's a silver part, goes at an angle. Put that down. I'm gonna hold the carb with my hand, take this broken piece off. You see where the lever sheared off there. It's a bummer. Funny enough, this piece. All right, so we have the new part on. Don't forget to put your silver piece back on. That's to put the wing nut for the outer part of your outer part for your air filter. This bolt should go all the way through and almost to the inside edge of the filter. So make sure you're doing that so it hits in there, so you're not spinning, you're not forever, and you're gonna catch it on the other side. These are long puppies. Make sure those are threaded, and then you're gonna get your screwdriver. Hopefully you'll see that with my hand in the way. Tighten these up pretty snug. We don't want this vibrating it out, and make sure the carburetor's tight connected to the whole weed eater. All right, so that's on there. You can tell the difference again. RC, let me show you the old one and the new one by comparison of where what was there and what's not there type thing. And it's just crazy that little piece just broke off and makes the whole thing just not even usable. It's a bummer. So put that back there. So I put this back together. Air filter goes in snug. Then you have your outer piece. Make sure that the writing is on top, because that coincides with the lever that you just replaced. Just goes to show you to be careful when you put your equipment away. It's in a safe location, not going to drop on the ground and break off or spill gas everywhere or all of that. It's very important. As you can see, my work table is a mess. I'm sorry about that, but it happens when you're in a rush to build things and fix things. All right, so the new inner part of the air filter cover is on, the piece that has the throttle for the cold start and run and idle. All right, so let's go outside and make sure this thing works. All right, so back outside, do my primer pump a few times. I got gas, good there. It's always on run because mine doesn't run properly. Now we are on cold start first with the new lever. Pretty fancy. Let's see how this goes. Awesome, success. So cold start, started, ran for a second, and then died. And we're gonna go all the way to run. Again, started. And worked. So, $9 part, $10 of shipping to replace the inner cover of the air filter to make sure that you have a working throttle, cold start, run and idle, and you are back in business. No having to use a tool to get in there to move it or take this bad boy off each time when you want to cold start it, when you want to use your yard. All right, folks, thanks for watching. Cheers.